To grow is to change. Change at its core does not require permission from anyone else but yourself. It is the quiet decision to stop being who you were yesterday, even if no one else notices right away. It's messy, uncomfortable, and yet so freeing. And sometimes it doesn't have to always come from a life-altering moment. Sometimes change can just be a quiet, I don't want to live like this anymore, on a Tuesday afternoon. And that is equally valid. While some people are put through the fire and evolve into a phoenix, change can look different for everyone. Change doesn't always announce itself with a dramatic movie scene. Sometimes it's choosing to speak up when you usually stay quiet, or deleting a number, or walking into a room differently. It's about letting yourself evolve and giving yourself the opportunity to grow. I think we as a society have very extreme views on change. In general, we have an extreme perspective on everything in life. People always romanticize the movie scene kind of transformation. If it isn't the big overnight glow up in under 24 hours, then why bother? Have you ever wondered, why don't we ever spend time to acknowledge and value the small mundane changes made on a daily basis? Why do we always have to be hungry for the extremities? Change can be slow, quiet, and internal, and oftentimes, just because we don't always see immediate results, it makes it easy for us to think that we're falling behind or that we're failing, or that we can never achieve the things that we want to. I think all change is hard, both big and small ones, because it asks you to leave what's familiar and what's comfortable behind, even if those familiar things aren't good for you. We all kind of naturally cling to what we know. It feels safe. So when you try to step into something new, it can stir up discomfort, doubt, and sometimes even fear. It challenges your identity. You might wonder, if I'm not who I used to be, then who am I now? And that's scary. Another reason why it's so tough is because of the people around you. The ones around you might not understand, and may even want you to still keep acting the same, thinking the same, and staying the same. For you to shrink yourself down into the version of you that makes them comfortable. To keep you molded in a way that becomes convenient for them, because they want you to remain trapped in the narrative of the old you. Especially with good change. And especially when your growth threatens what they haven't faced in themselves. When you start shifting, it can trigger those around you and even make them insecure. Like they want to hold you back even more because they see your potential before you ever do and are scared that once you have the moment to evolve, nothing will be left for them anymore. But to deny someone of change is to deny them of their humanity, and I think that's quite unfair. Their determination to prevent your growth reflects their own stagnation. It makes them aware of all the ways they could be evolving but haven't. And so, instead of dealing with that discomfort, they choose to reject the person who's changing. But the truth is, your growth will never be about them. You don't exist to be a character in someone else's comfort zone. And if someone resents your evolution, that says way more about their own fears than it does about your own journey. Remember that when you want to give up on yourself.